When you create videos or use videos created by others in your course, it is very important to ensure those videos are properly captioned. As with other types of accessible accommodations, closed captioning makes things easier for all learners, not just those with disabilities. Research shows all learners can benefit from captioning because the captions are used as learning aids. Captions help learners to stay focused on the content being presented. Without captioning, they could get easily distracted and miss key points of the content. They help to reinforce materials. Two means of content delivery, in this case auditory and written, help imprint or reinforce the content. As a result, learners retain the information better. Captions can help learners overcome poor quality audio or connection issues. Captions allow users to engage with course content while in a public space, or to participate when there's a need for quiet, like a sleeping baby. Closed captioning allows learners without disabilities to access the content. Learners can experience enhanced vocabulary by seeing words they are unfamiliar with and when also spelled out correctly on the screen. It allows them to investigate terms further if they know how they are spelled out and not just spoken. And finally, closed captioning can help learners when English is the second language. Captions remove potential language barriers. Beyond the instructional need for using captions, there are federal regulations which require educational institutions to meet accessibility standards or risk the threat of lawsuit or federal funding, which includes financial aid programs. Failure to properly caption videos can lead to lawsuits and loss of federal funding. There are three main pieces of federal legislation which require compliance to accessibility standards: the Americans with Disabilities Act, also known as ADA, the Rehabilitation Act, also referred to as Section 504 and 508, and the FCC quality standards for publicly broadcasted content. The Americans with Disabilities Act, also known as ADA, requires auxiliary aids be provided to anyone with a disability. When videos lack captioning, this means deaf or hard of hearing populations are not being provided their legally afforded access. This is a violation of the federal code. The Rehabilitation Act, also referred to as Section 504 and 508, makes accessibility for individuals with disabilities a civil right. Therefore, if an organization is found to violate someone's accessibility rights by not providing captioning, it can be grounds for revoking that institution's federal funding. The FCC established mandates for quality standards for publicly broadcast content, and those standards are also applicable to online video content. Therefore, online video captioning must meet these standards. 1. It must be accurate, meaning it's true to the speaker's words, tone, correct spelling, punctuation, and grammar. 2. Time synchronization. Captions must appear when words are spoken. 3. Program completeness. Captions must be present for the entire video. And 4. Placement. Captions cannot block important visual content and must be resizable by the user. These three federal regulations guide how we as an educational entity are legally obligated to provide accessible content. However, as we learned from the previous slides, our motivation for providing closed captioning in our videos should not be focused on just meeting legal requirements. We need to do it because it's the right thing to do for all of our students, not just for those students with disabilities.